Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Explainer. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're looking at a totally essential topic for your Cambridge English exams, academic tone. Specifically, we're going to figure out how to choose between formal and informal grammar, because you know what? When you write well, you're showing the examiner exactly how much English you actually know. So let's get ready to upgrade your sentences and securely lock in those top marks. Okay, so imagine you just finished a massive test. Would you text your examiner the exact same way you text your best friend? Think about that for a second. You probably wouldn't, right? You speak to your friends in a relaxed, friendly, everyday kind of way. But a huge problem for many students is losing valuable exam marks simply because they use that exact same casual language in their test papers. Well, today we are going to fix that.
So the crucial point is really just knowing exactly when to use which style. It's like flipping a switch. Look at the two distinct styles we have here. The informal language, that is for your friendly messages, joking with your family, and casual speech. But the formal language, that is exactly what you must use for your exams, emails to your teachers, reports, and really all of your academic writing. Keep this big rule in your mind as we go through our examples.
All right, let's dive into our first example. You know the phrase, I want to ask about the homework? In spoken English, chatting with a friend, wanna is absolutely fine. But in an exam, oh, it is a big mistake. Words like wanna or gonna are just phonetic slang. They spell out how we sound when we talk really fast, but they aren't real academic words. Now look at the formal upgrade. We change wanna to the proper phrase would like to. So the perfect sentence becomes, I would like to ask about the homework. Always write out the full, formal words. Now, what's really interesting here is how we can completely upgrade our vocabulary to sound incredibly professional. Take the sentence, kids need to do this. Fun fact, originally a kid was actually just a baby goat. So while it's perfectly fine for a casual chat, the word kids is far too informal for your exam paper. Notice the formal upgrade instead. We change kids to students. Students is the mature, precise word your examiner expects to see. And we even upgrade do this to complete this task. Students need to complete this task. That is exactly what an examiner wants to read. Let's look at another common mistake. It is super bad. Phrases like super bad or really big or so good are just too conversational. They run on emotion. They belong in a text message, definitely not an essay. So we upgrade it. We change super bad to a serious problem. It is a serious problem. See how much better that sounds? This instantly shows the examiner that you have a strong academic vocabulary. And this brilliantly illustrates how we make a request politely. Can you send it? Is direct, sure, but it is just a bit too casual for a teacher or an examiner. To make it formal, we need to add polite modal verbs. By making the switch, we say, could you please send it? Adding could you please instantly transforms a casual text into a polite, professional, academic request. Before we actually test your skills, let's walk through the exact mental steps you need to take during your exam to build an unbeatable strategy. Step 1. Spot the casual word. Catch yourself right before you write it down. Step 2. Pause and think. Remember, you are writing for an examiner, not your best friend. Step 3. Upgrade to formal vocabulary. Swap that casual word for its academic partner. Spot, pause, upgrade. All right, it is challenge time. I'm going to test what you've learned so far. Here is your first one. Change this sentence to formal English. I want to join the course. I'm going to literally pause and give you 3 seconds to think of the answer in your head. 3, 2, 1, and let's reveal the answer. I would like to join the course. Excellent job if you caught that and remembered to upgrade the informal word wanna to the formal phrase would like to. That is exactly how you secured those extra points. Let's try another one. Moving right along, here is your second challenge question. Read it carefully. Which word is better to use in an exam setting, kids or students? I will give you 3 seconds to decide. 3, 2, 1. You guessed it, the answer is students. Using the word students instead of kids is literally one of the fastest, easiest ways to prove to Cambridge examiners that you fully understand academic tone. Never write kids in your formal writing tasks. Ready for the final challenge? Okay, here is your final challenge for today. Change this sentence to formal English. Can you help me? Quick hint for you here. Think about how to make it sound very, very polite. Take 3 seconds to find your answer. 3,
2, 1. And the correct answer is, could you please help me? Fantastic work. Remember, could you please is your absolute golden exam smart phrase anytime you need to make a formal request in an email or a letter to a teacher.
Let's quickly review what we've learned today and really lock it in. The big rule: use formal grammar for exams, teacher emails, and reports. Period. And here are 3 awesome model sentences to memorize. Model 1, I would like to ask. Model 2, students need to. And Model 3, it is a serious problem. Practice these exact sentence patterns, and I promise you, you will do incredibly well.
You now have the exact tools you need to level up your vocabulary and totally impress your examiners. Make sure you save this rule and, more importantly, practice it every time you write. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Oh, and before your next test, I want you to ask yourself, which casual, everyday word are you going to completely banish from your academic writing? Think about it. Keep learning, stay focused, and don't forget to subscribe for Cambridge English in 5 minutes. I'll see you in the next lesson.